Hi everybody. Today we're going to revisit this Yashica 24. Now, most people will tell you you cannot shoot 120 film in this camera. They are wrong. In fact, you will find a couple of videos out there that not only show you how to load the film, but some of these cameras down here, unfortunately I loaded film into this camera before I decided to make this video, but actually has a sticker in here. So when you load your film, instead of your film start arrows being kind of in the middle of the back here, your start arrow is right in here. Now, if you happen to have one of these cameras and it doesn't have that sticker, don't despair. You might need to do a little bit of practice to figure out the exact alignment, but roughly a 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch, or basically somewhere in this range. Put the film start markers and align it in there. Now, one individual did note that the first frame had, well, I should say the first and second frame had overlap. So what you might want to do is, if you do experience that, leave the caps on, shoot the first frame with the caps on, then move on to the second frame. Now, okay, so you're going to lose a picture out of a 12 exposure roll on one of these, but still works fine with 120 film. Additionally, now I got this camera with a box of other cameras from some friends. I didn't think a whole lot about it. I had very low expectations. But one thing I discovered is, with wearing glasses, the waist level viewfinder is not a problem. I do recommend using the magnification loupe to achieve your focus. But wearing glasses with one of these cameras is not a problem. Any of the film cameras that have a waist level viewfinder, if you wear glasses, won't be a problem. Now, this also has little squares, so you can use it to line up if you want to. I don't, but I just use the viewfinder in general. So a little bit of a tip there. One other aspect, so, and I would recommend doing this with any used film camera that you have. Put a roll of film through it, shoot it, get the film developed, but only get it developed. Don't get prints. Years ago, I was putting a roll through a folding medium format camera. When I had the film developed, I went ahead and had them make prints, thinking, you know, if I have 4x4 or 5x5 prints already printed, I can scan those in. I don't have a regular photo scanner. I just have a flatbed scanner. But it does 1200 dot per inch. And I was thinking it would be effective to just go ahead and get those printed. Well, all but one picture was junk, mainly due to light leaks in the camera. So I've altered my flow there a little bit. So what I do now, shoot the roll, get the film developed. It only costs $7 to get the film developed. And then I scan it in, and for whatever reason, my flatbed scanner converts film negatives to black and white on the fly. have not figured it out. I also haven't spent time to figure it out. But anyway, I don't care. And the reason I don't care is I'm not looking to use these images from the flatbed scanner as my final product or pictures for myself. I'm only using it to determine which pictures I want prints of. So in testing this camera, I wasn't even sure if I was achieving good focus. From what I see, I was achieving good focus. Not only that, but I was getting exposure right, focusing right, you know, and everything else is down to composition and things like that. But anyway, when I got this camera, I did kind of look online to see how much they were. At the time, this camera, this brick of a camera, was selling for $125 to $150. I tried looking last night, but I couldn't find any of these cameras on sale anywhere. But they were, at the time, markedly cheaper than the Yashica Matte 124. But I gotta say, this first roll of film actually impressed me. So anyway, that's it. I will attach a couple of pictures to the video and let you take a look. Now, remember, these are scans off of a non-photo scanner. This is just a straight flatbed document scanner. Which brings me to another point. If you don't have a scanner at all, but if you have access to two cell phones, cell phone and a tablet, cell phone and a computer screen, all you need, and even worst case scenario, you can take and put a piece of wax paper over a light, tape the negative to the light, and use your phone and take a picture of the negative. That will, and with no processing, you should easily be able to tell whether or not the camera is taking pictures in focus, whether it has light leaks. That was the problem with the folding camera. Things of that nature, and whether or not you want a print and spend the money on a print of that picture. So anyway, that's all for today. You know, like I said, this is a Yashica 24. I have been pleasantly surprised, and I'll put a couple of pictures up at the end of the video. Thanks, and have a great day.